and we want to see your answers and your participation grade. Make sure you put your name on this list, okay? Yep. All right, cool. So now we are going to do our do now. Remember, it is going to be writing. All right, so be prepared to write full 5th grade sentences like Mr. Bangurah and your ELA teacher said. You're going to use read, right? I think that's what it is. Is that what it is?
Race.
Yeah, race, my bad. Race. Okay, you're going to use race. So can someone remind me what race is again? What is race? What are they talking about in ELA? What do you do with race? Jason, do you want to tell me? No, because Jason doesn't know, or Jason does know? Go ahead, Neil, tell me.
Okay, it's restate the question. It's answer the question. Cite evidence. Cite your evidence from the text, and then explain your answer, how you got that evidence from the text.
Perfect. So you're going to be doing that same thing today, okay? Mr. Bangurah wrote it in the chat just in case you forget. All right, everybody, I want to see answers from everybody. I want to see everybody's name on this participation list for Monday, okay? All right, get started. We're talking about dissolving, something we have talked about a lot. Ms. Bangurah, can we put up the picture so that's a bit clear? Here we go. Are the particles being separate, spread evenly, yes or no, in number 1? So you're going to have to choose which diagram here is showing particles spread evenly, okay? And also, which particles have dissolved into the liquid in the container? So that's the main question. What particles have dissolved into the liquid in the container? How can you tell? And I give you an example. The particles which have dissolved into the liquid are the particles in picture blank. I know this because blank. So if you're having trouble writing your answers down, you can use that as an example. All right, you guys have 2 minutes to get this done. Jazari, yes is not an answer. I need you to go back and I need you to write exactly what you're explaining. Which one, number 1 or 2? I know this because why? So you need to go back, Jazari, and you need to explain. I want to see full answers. If you don't have full answers, you're not getting credit. No, the question is which particles have been dissolved into the liquid in the container? Which particles have been dissolved and how can you tell? You guys have 50 seconds left. I want to see some people submitting their answers. You have to submit. You can't just write it out. Make sure you submit. I don't see Demel. I don't see Keontae. I don't see Jemiah. People, these are your grades. These are your grades. Xavier, I don't even see your name on this list. Click that link, Xavier. "13 seconds. All right, time is up. Make sure you submit your work. Whatever you have is okay. Submit that work. All right. Yes, I have good answers from a lot of people. I appreciate it. So I have a few people who did not answer, and unfortunately, we are not going to get credit for that today. So I'm sorry for you all. So the answer to the question, Ms. Berger, can you show the video picture again, or is that not possible?
Say that one more time.
the picture. Let me just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it real quick. I'll share it real quick. Just to make sure we go over it. All right. So this picture, if you chose that one is the image that spread evenly, you are correct. So you see that has been dissolved. I'm sorry, because you see the particles, boom, 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 are spread evenly. Dissolving means that they are spread evenly. So imagine this 20 grams is of salt. The 20 grams is in the water. It's still 20 grams of salt, has the same number of particles. It's just spread out evenly. And that's why you can't see the salt anymore. It doesn't disappear, okay? It does not disappear. It dissolves, which means the particles spread evenly, okay? All right, Ms. Bangurah, can you share your screen again? Thank you. All right, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna do a really fun activity where you guys are gonna be the ones to help us out. So, boss scientist, actually, I'm gonna have one of you guys read it. Jabril, can you unmute yourself and can you read our objective for today?
Boss scientists will be able to state the steps of making a model and fill out a word model by interacting with different activities in a group.
Perfect. Good, Jabril. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to keep working with models today, and we're going to split up into 2 different groups. And in those groups, each one of you is going to have a teacher, okay? What that means is that we're not going to be telling you the answers to these activities. You guys are going to be the ones to tell us the answers to these activities. And when we come back, we'll see if you guys are right. Okay? So we're going to have, again, 2 groups. Each group is going to have a teacher. You guys are going to be split up, and you are going to tell us the answers to these activities. Now, Mr. Bangurah is going to show you how to get to these activities in your Google Classroom. So go ahead, Mr. Bangurah.
All right, so everybody log on to Google Classroom. I don't think anybody was faster than me, so I went ahead and put the link in. All you have to do is click onto the link. Once you click onto the link, you should be able to just open up this Google slide, and it should look something exactly like this. All right, and so it should just be 2 slides. The first one is a drag and drop, and then the next one we're gonna tell you what you're gonna do for that. I'm gonna give us about 5 seconds to get there because all you have to do is click onto the link. And once you click onto the link, go ahead and type there in the chat so that we know that you are ready to go. I'm gonna give us about 5, 4. Shout out to everybody who's still typing in the chat there. 3. Thank you, Jazari. 2. Thank you, Demel. 1 and 0. Awesome. So now you should already be there. And then I'm also about to go ahead and open up the breakout room.
All right, so before we get started on this, remember everyone has to do this in their Google Classroom to get your points for participation today. So you need to open this up and you need to follow along whatever your group is saying to do. Okay? So again, Ms. Bangurah and I are going to lead you guys when we get into these groups. So go ahead, Ms. Bangurah, and bring us home. All right, everyone, join your breakout room.
Awesome. So it's about to be a competition, y'all. I want to see who's going to get it. Hold on. Let me see really quick. Started. I'm excited to see which one he picks as step 1. Drew, go ahead and get started. Which one are you picking for step 1? Because of the sake of time, I feel like we're probably going to have to do step 1 together, and that is okay. What's up, Keontae? Go ahead and get started for me, Key. You have about 20 seconds left. Oh, Liam. Okay, interesting. You have 10 seconds. Okay, Neil said he's done. All right, so let's see. Great, and that is time. All right, so let's go ahead and do this together. Everybody bring your everybody come back to the screen. Let's look at step 1. What do we think should be the first step we do whenever we're making a model? Should we first observe, analyze, make a model, revise, draw, or inspect? Which one do we think should come first? Go ahead and type into the chat. Which one do we think should come first? Okay, I got one person's answer. I'm looking for an answer from Jason, Jabril, Jalen. Jarrell, which one do we think should come first? Okay, inspect. Xavier, I'm looking for an answer from you. Go ahead and type into the chat. Some people are saying inspect. One person saying observe. Awesome. Perfect. Great. So remember, we're looking at this. We're showing what particles look like when they dissolve. So the first thing, whenever we're creating a model, Neo, what should be the first thing that we do? Go ahead and unmute. You can unmute now.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that we should. I think that we should observe the object first, because if we start to make judgments about it before we look at it and see what it really is, then we wouldn't know what we're doing.
Yes. So I agree with you. The first thing we need to do is observe. All right. In order for us to create a model, first we need to see what we're creating, right? And so great scientists must observe first. Now let's look at the second step. I had a couple of friends that told me that second we need to draw. Are we always gonna have to draw a model? Do models always have to be a picture or a drawing? Yeah, you could type yes or no in the chat. Great. So what should be the second step that we do, Liam? What should be the second step that we do? We can either analyze, revise, or make the model.
Make a model of what it does.
Yeah, we have to make our model, right? So first we have to observe the model, then we have to make the model. What should be the third step? We have to see if our model, if it works, all right? So we have to analyze and see if the model is correct, all right? And then what if it's not correct? What if it's not correct? Amani, what should we do if our model is not correct? Amani Ajayi, what should we do if our model is not correct? Say it one more time.
I don't
know. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that you don't know. What do you think we should do? Should we just keep the model if it's not correct, or do you think we should change it? You think we should keep it, or you think we should change it?
It's not correct.
Great. So which one matches that we should change it? Revise, draw, or inspect? Which one matches that we should change it?